Finals getting going right now. Thanks for tuning in. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. One of the focuses of tonight's game, the strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs heavily. Skill and size, it is always a tough combination, and that is no doubt.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Reed. Lets it go from 11. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Misses the three.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Smart passes to Reeves. The 9-foot shot. The shot's good.
How assertive Reeves is. He is not bashful about trying his luck inside.
And here's SGA. Here he goes. The scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Smart. Here's Ayton. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Now, here's LeBron. Up top, Hachimura. He's guarded by Williams. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
SGA against Reeves. 5 to shoot. Here's James. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I brought up Jalen Williams, and Coach said that he has a plan. Williams is an impressive all-around player. Coach did admit that, but we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will put him off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but Coach seems confident that it'll get results. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, thank you. So, RJ, one of the stories for the Lakers last season were the strides that Austin Reeves took as a player.
Reeves increased his scoring averages, going from about 16 points a game to over 20. He is a steady source of offense, and I don't think there's any argument that he is one of the best bargains in this league.
First one falls for Kennard. He's checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Wallace is checked in for Dort. And both free throws good for Williams. The Lakers with the ball. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
Here's Smart. Offline with his three.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
SGA kicks to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. Pass to Hartenstein. Great pass to set up the layup.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Reeves with it. Wallace covering. Now Ayton. The shot from the low post is good.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Smart. And Smith subbed in for Austin Reeves. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Mitchell in for SGA. Here's Mitchell. 1:11 left to play here in the first. Wallace with a screen on Smith. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Thunder with another miss. The Lakers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Vanderbilt, a screen on Mitchell. To the paint. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Wallace. Still yet to score. Back to Mitchell. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Hayes. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to LaRavia. Back to Smith. Kennard with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Smith. Good D by Mitchell. Here's Joe. Wallace right side. Shoots over LaRavia. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky, but when he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, the Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Guys?
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And so here is Oklahoma City following the bucket by the Lakers. Mitchell, this is to Holmgren. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Lakers leading. Arabia passes to Hayes. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And so Mark Daignault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Marcus Smart comes in for Jake LaRavia. Keelan Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Mitchell. Williams kicks to Wallace. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Reeves outside. Pass to Hayes. Here's LeBron. Thunder with the rebound. And here in the second quarter of action with a under 2.5 minutes played so far. Stolen by Reeves. Jumps up. LeBron finishing the fast break.
Just a heads-up play by Reeves, snatching the ball and taking it the other way.
Thunder trailing by 4. Joe with it. No scoring in this one. Now SGA. Shai takes the hit and still gets it to go.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's Reeves. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's Hayes. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop and place it because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Los Angeles with some changes. Ayton comes in for Austin Reeves. And it's Hachimura in for Luke Kennard. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Dort comes in for Wallace, and it's Mitchell in for Isaiah Joe. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Williams looking over the floor. Outside, Dort. And the three off target. Lakers leading by 5. Still doing it at this age. Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come to actually see him playing on an NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
Now Mitchell, following Hachimura's three-point attempt. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ayton. And the slam by Williams.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Pass to Hayes. In the corner, it's James. Here's Hachimura. And he's good on the three ball. Hachimura's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
And the coaching staff loves it. It's why they encourage Hachimura to fire away.
SGA sets a screen for Mitchell. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Kennard, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Wiggins is checked in for Mitchell. The shot's good from Kennard.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Thunder trailing by 9. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Kennard. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Smart passes to Hachimura. And here is James. Smart wide open. He fires. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Game 3 action here at the break. It's a nice lead for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. They find themselves down 2 games to none. Could be looking at a tough path forward. Shaq, is panic part of the vocabulary?
Normally, you don't say panic in situations like these, but right now, these guys need to smash that panic button, do something different.
I don't think they could take the same approach and win this series. Adjustments are needed for them to get back in it.
Just like adjustments are needed here in the studio, but that's a story for another day. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Here's Reeves. Outside, Smart. Looking for Ayton, he gets it in there. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
He's a nimble guy for someone with that size. Ayton can get off of his feet quick for a lob.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 11-point game. "13 feet away. Hachimura grabs the miss. And Los Angeles guys shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Kevin, back to you.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. SGA with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Down low. James dishes to Smart. Back to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
SGA against Reeves. Here's SGA. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Lakers leading by 16. Pass to Reeves. Lakers passing it around. To the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Over in the corner, Williams. From outside the arc. Kept alive. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Reeves outside. Back to LeBron. Here's Hachimura. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. And they're trailing by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Reeves finds Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's Williams following the bucket by the Lakers to the inside, and stolen by Ayton. And here's the break. Here's James. Oh, and slam it down!
Yeah,
Oh, did you see that?
I'm speechless.
Oh, man. The Thunder have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Pass to Holmgren. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Outside, SGA. 5 on the clock. Will it go? A rebound by the Lakers. Reeves has got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen by Dort. Pass to Holmgren. To the middle. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Let me hear you right now.
And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. A different look for Oklahoma City. 1:12 left to play in the third. Here's LaRavia. Still scoreless. On the wing, James. Pass to LaRavia. Pocket 6. Hayes with the screen for Kennard. And Hayes kicks to Kennard. Vanderbilt with the screen. Another shot. The Thunder pull it in. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
James outside. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Kennard. Hayes with the screen for Kennard. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Joe. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers ahead as they end the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Mitchell passes to Holmgren. Wallace outside. Shoots over LaRavia. Wallace misses. Lakers leading by 17. Reeves with it. Up and in on the layup.
Night in and night out, Reeves does some of his best work off the bounce.
Holmgren with a screen on Kennard. Holmgren finds Wallace. Trying to find Vanderbilt. Gets it to him. LaRavia with it. Wallace on him. Here's Vanderbilt. And the rejection by Holmgren. Joe passes to Mitchell. Now here's Wallace. He's defended by LaRavia. Back to Mitchell. Fires the three. Vanderbilt with the rebound. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Here's LaRavia. Reeves with the screen on Wallace. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to LaRavia. Off target from three-point range. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Now Holmgren. Mitchell kicks to Wallace. From past the arc. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kennard, the pass to Hayes. Now Reeves. Lakers working the ball around now. Mitchell against Kennard. Over Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Joe passes to Holmgren, and here is Mitchell. They could use a bucket. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Reeves. 1:56 left to play in the final quarter. Back to Vanderbilt. Reeves outside. The three. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Holmgren. In the corner, Wallace with it. Williams sets a screen for Wallace. Over in the corner, Williams. Crane from outside.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Lakers.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And this really was a must-win. Not literally, but in an emotional sort of way.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you're down 2-0 in a series like this, you cannot afford to drop that third game. It's basically lights out. This win tonight, guys, this breathes a whole new life into this series.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Austin Reeves.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Present our player of the game, Austin Reeves.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. Now here's Smart. 1:12 left in the fourth. It's tipped. Now Reeves. From deep. Dort with the rebound. The Thunder have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. SGA on the wing. He's defended by Reed. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
It's James. Now Smart. Reeves outside. Now Hachimura. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And then suddenly, we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.